Let's be real, moving is completely exhausting. Between taping up endless rows of packing boxes and trying to coordinate all the logistics, the absolute last thing you want is to show up to your new home and realize you have no electricity. I'm here to give you a reassuring step-by-step blueprint for a completely seamless utility transition.
If you're moving to Maryland and thinking, how on earth do I get my power turned on fast? Well, you are in the exact right place. We are going to break down exactly how to navigate the Baltimore Gas and Electric Company, or BGE system. I'll give you immediate, practical value so you can get those lights on without any of the headache.
In this explainer, we'll be covering 1. Welcome and setup requirements. 2. Step-by-step sign-up process. 3. Choosing the right plan. 4. Managing your new account. 5. Troubleshooting common setup issues. And 6. Energy savings and wrap-up.
All right, Section 1. Welcome and setup requirements. Preparing for power.
Take a look at BGE's huge service footprint. If you're moving into any of these shaded areas, BGE is your local delivery provider. We're talking power for over 1.2 million electric customers, plus over 655,000 natural gas customers right across central Maryland. Understanding this footprint really grounds this massive utility company into a tangible reality.
Okay, before you even open a new tab to apply, you gotta be prepared. I highly recommend pausing this explainer for a second to take a quick screenshot of this checklist. You'll need your current phone number and email, the last 4 digits of your social security number, a government-issued photo ID, and your lease or HUD-1 settlement statement. Having the whole shebang ready to go, it's going to save you a ton of time.
Moving right along to Section 2, step-by-step sign-up process, making the connection.
So the quickest and most efficient way to start is definitely online. First, head over to bge.com/startstop or just download the BGE mobile app. Next, you'll input your info to verify who you are and where you're moving. Finally, pick your start date. You can actually schedule this up to 60 days in advance. You can handle this whole onboarding process totally digitally, 24/7. Just remember, and this is absolutely crucial, you need to initiate this at least 3 business days prior to your move to make sure the billing transfers properly.
Now hey, if you're someone who prefers actually talking to a human being, or if the website is just acting up, BGE's residential customer care line is a fantastic option for getting enrolled. Just dial 1-800-685-0123 between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday, and a real representative will help get your service scheduled.
Section 3. Choosing the right plan. Your energy, your choice.
BGE actually offers a few different rate schedules, which is great because it lets you match your plan to your personal habits. The Standard Offer Service, or SOS, gives you standard flat rates for everyday usage. Pretty straightforward. But check out the Time of Use, or ETOU plan. This one offers lower rates during off-peak hours, so nights, weekends, and holidays. Think about it. If you can hold off on running the dishwasher or doing those mountain-sized loads of laundry until the evening, the Time of Use plan could honestly save you some serious cash.
Also, something really cool. Maryland has a deregulated energy market, which introduces something called customer choice. Basically, you have the freedom to shop around and buy the supply portion of your electricity from competitive, licensed third-party suppliers. BGE will always reliably handle the physical delivery part, maintaining the wires, fixing power outages, and sending you the consolidated bill, but you get to choose who actually supplies the power.
All right, Section 4, managing your new account, taking control. Once you're all signed up, getting your online My Account portal set up is a real game changer. You get direct access to some amazing tools. You can track exactly how much energy you're using every day, report power outages right from your phone, and even opt in to text and email alerts for severe weather. But my absolute favorite feature? Budget billing. It averages out your annual energy costs to give you totally predictable monthly payments. No more heart-stopping bills during a sweltering August or a freezing January.
Section 5. Troubleshooting common setup issues. Overcoming hurdles.
Okay, so let's say you're getting a bit annoyed because BGE is asking for super sensitive stuff like your social security number or your ID. Well, this quote from a local Baltimore Reddit user really hits the nail on the head. They need it because you use power on credit. You pay for the power after you used it. When you think about it, utilities are basically extending you a line of credit for an entire month at a time, so verifying your identity is just a standard protective measure.
Sometimes, this identity check triggers what's called an identity verification flag. Now, this is simply an account hold, and it's actually there to protect you, making sure that you, the new applicant, aren't held responsible if the previous tenant left behind unpaid debts. If your application gets flagged, seriously, no need to panic. You just have to email your lease or HUD-1 settlement statement over to ci@bbge.com to prove exactly when you officially moved in. Once they see that proof, boom, the hold is lifted.
And finally, Section 6, Energy Savings and Wrap-Up, Long-Term Value.
BGE has this really great Smart Energy Savers program designed to help you shrink your environmental footprint. By opting into these initiatives, which are supported by Empower Maryland, you get real, actionable ways to save. For example, on specific energy savings days, you can actually earn credits right on your bill just by using less power during peak demand hours. Pretty awesome, right? And hey, if smart meters aren't your thing, there are options to opt out of them for a nominal fee.
Now, I think it's absolutely crucial to mention that if you ever find yourself falling behind on bills, you are not alone. There are independent safety nets out there specifically designed to keep vulnerable residential customers connected. The Fuel Fund of Maryland is an incredible nonprofit, completely independent of BGE, by the way, that uses donor contributions to provide temporary utility assistance grants for folks facing a shutoff.
So as you can see, simply getting the account set up is just the very first step. The real power is entirely in your hands to optimize your home's energy use, lower your environmental impact, and take total control of your monthly budget.
Just a quick heads up, utility policies and rates do change, so always check in directly with BGE for the latest, most tailored advice. If this explainer made your big move even just a little bit easier, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with a friend who might be moving soon. Thanks so much for learning with me today. So I'll leave you with this. Now that you're totally connected, how are you going to optimize your home's energy use?